Hold on. It's hard to do when I can't see the picture. Just line up the camera. Oh, wow. That is way too up in the sky. I'll get it set up in a minute. Face purple crying. Purple crying face. Alright, I gotta lower it a little bit. Got it a little too high. Okay. Hopefully. Where is it? Oh, we're getting there. Number one on the like. Oh, you're first. Congratulations. How are ya? The sun is about to go down. We start getting colors. We don't have very many clouds in the sky, so it's just going to be a orange versus purple as it fades out a little. New friends support you from Cole. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had fun playing that word game. I had to go on my laptop to do it. I can't do it on my phone because it's all blurry on the phone. Yep, it was a hot one today. Let's see. Where's my other phone? So I can check the weather. Next week, I think Thursday, it's going to be starting to be very hot. I am in Quartzsite, Arizona, for those who don't know. And I am inside my tiny camper. Here, let me show you part of inside. This is my roof. I'm actually sitting. It's only 3.5 feet tall inside. But there's more pictures and stuff about the camper later. But the sun is the star, so we're going to put the sun. Oh, hold on. If I remove me from the stream, okay, so that was my camper. It was on the back of Bryant's truck during the convoy last spring. About this time, we were heading California and up along the coast and around to DC. Oh, I really miss it. It was only 2 months, but it was a great 2 months. But anyway, that's my home, and that's what I'm broadcasting from in Quartzsite, Arizona, because I am a nomad. So you can see the winds are picking up. We're supposed to have sustained winds around 40 something, so the wind gusts are going to be pretty high. I don't see me getting too much stuff done outside in the truck bed with all those winds. Oh, let me put the link up in case anybody wants to join. The sun will be the star. You don't have to be on the video, but you can talk. It's easier than typing in the chat sometimes. Let's see. Did it work? Nope. I am having difficulties with the laptop today. It doesn't. There. Oh, yeah, it did work. All right, now I gotta go to YouTube to pin that. If anybody wants to come on a StreamYard and just talk, the sun will be the video. You don't have to be on camera. Something about Arizona sunsets remind me of Africa. Not sure why. I half expect to see a big, tall giraffe. About Arizona. Ooh, sorry. Got to where I could pin it finally, and it just starts playing the video. What the heck? Come on. There. Now it's pinned. Okay. Another moderator handled this. Who else has a wrench in my chat? Who else is here that has a wrench? Because it's saying another person handled it. Tommy Temperade. Oh, hi, Tommy. Hi, guys. We're being raided. The sun is being raided. Tantrum raid. I don't know why it just doesn't show it. So I'm in you. I hit all your buttons. Okay. I like to hit buttons too. So I'm trying to approve the comments that don't want to show up, and it's giving me a hard time. So if your message doesn't show up, it's held for review, and it's not letting me do my monitoring, which is weird. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why it's set to do that. Hi, Jethro. Wow, hi, everybody. It's a tantrum raid. So that means Tommy's on. How did I miss Tommy? I looked to see who was on, and it showed me no one. Oh, there. I see it now. All right, let me go. It showed me no one. Okay, now I got to turn it down because I hear me. Oh, I see you got my feed up there. Let me see what happened to Ed. I know. I see you got my feed up there. Still on there. Hold on now. Hi, Fry. But of course, things have died down. Not any kind of action going to happen now, probably. Brian TV is over there with a bit of a tantrum. Thanks a lot there, Brian. It was, yeah, it was G Gap, Ron, Chaplin, We the People, Fry, 21SC. So there was quite a few that rated. Thanks, guys. Well, no, I tried to show the comment, and it said another mod did something. No, I knew I was being rated. So now I can hear Tommy. I put headphones in. What is that music? Okay, so I went to check the temperature and I got distracted with the rate. Hold on, let me see what it was. 80 some. It's 80 now. It got up to 86 in my camper. Yeah, it went up to 80 today, and 86 in the camper with the sun beating down on it. That scares me. I don't think it scares me. Area 51 is in Nevada anyway. Hi, Aruba girl. You're in Dallas right now? Sweet. I think my phone just went to Celsius. All right, here. There we go. All right. Tomorrow it's only going to be 80, but our winds are going to be up to 45. Hi, J Pole. You're still on air. I just came on a little bit ago. Or 70. It's only going to be 70 tomorrow. Yeah, J Pole. I came on at 6:30. The sunset was scheduled for 6:57, so figured half an hour to watch it go down, and then all the colors start after the sun's all the way down. All right. I gotta pause Tommy's feed. I'm getting way too distracted. So how you been, J Pole? I know that one day you said something about coming on, but then you missed it somehow. Nice, it's going to be 60. First time this year. Spring is almost here. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm getting ready to get all my tires, motor mount, my spark plug wires. I got to get a new hitch on the back of my truck. And then I'm off to Tucson. I am getting really excited about the road trip. My holder for my cell phone for streaming my road driving has showed up. It's not a stabilizing one, but the phone I have has stabilizing video. I don't know how to get that to translate into StreamYard, but I'll figure it out, I think. I did purchase the StreamYard, so I don't have to worry about hours. I'll be able to stream the drives, the sunsets, the sunrise, and doing art with a lot of the people I visit. are probably going to be willing to do some art. Nice. You're traveling? Nope, just traveling myself. I don't really travel with anyone. Occasionally I'll meet people, but I'm going to meet people along the way, and I have people I check in with when I move camp. So I don't usually travel with anyone. It is a lot funner to travel with someone, but I haven't really hooked up with the group. I mean, I hooked up with the Texas group and that didn't pan out. So I don't know. Well, that's why I'm reluctant to go into Canada anyway. So I don't want to be breaking down in Canada. That's another country altogether. Texas, you worry about me? You be careful when you stream a lot when you're out. I always camp in very populated places. Say hi to my neighbors. I know all the safer spots. When I'm up on Mingus and in Prescott, it's usually people I know. I'm not alone. I might drive alone, but I'm not always alone. I've been doing this since 2017, and yeah, I know there have been trolls that have stepped over the line, but I have no qualms about order of protections, calling the police. Also, to try to get into my camper, there are several disadvantages. One of them is you can't walk in, so your hands are a little occupied. And the tools I have, you ain't coming in very far. So there's lots of safety measures here. But I don't camp where there isn't people. I camp where there's lots of people. Different day and age. I know it is. But whatever can happen to me while I'm camping can happen to me in the city, and it actually would have more chance of it happening in the city. So I feel a lot safer camping than I do out in the city. Now, Quartzsite's a little bit different, but I have a good area. I kind of know the people in the area. We've been here for 3 years. We know each other, kind of look out for each other, even though we don't hang out. Just a little area. I have ways of hooking up and being safe. We're fine. Don't need to worry about me. I see something. Brett. Oh, that's not my chat. That's Tommy's chat still. Hi, U-Haul. Yep. Aruba Dive Girl is in Dallas. So my trip is going all the way to Spokane at this point because I have friends in Spokane I forgot about that I've got to go see too. So I've got to start getting the addresses lined up for everybody in the next month. Getting everybody lined up for the visit. If anybody's up along Washington, Oregon, California area, public meeting place, I would stop to say hi. That's good. Ask my wife. I worry about everyone when they go places. Yeah, well, plus I'll be streaming and everybody will know where I'm going. My friends will know. They'll be able to go on the stream and get visuals. But I always, when I'm moving camp, I send a link to my while I'm driving to one of my friends, and they watch my drive until I text them and tell them I have arrived. But I had a lot of fun at Quartzsite this year. I did not hang out with groups of women. I mostly hung out with guys and worked. And I had a great time. Eric from the Convoy and the Rockets and helping me discover my foam can. Man, that guy's got so much patience. I get so worked up and he's just like, yeah, whatever. He made it fun. And then there was Dawn, who camped by me, which switched chess. Met all the people I visited through the restaurant, and all the guys that stopped by and visited, said hi, and the girl from Sweden that stopped, and I had a meal with her. That was pretty fun. Going down to Yuma a couple times. It's been a great winter. Wish you were headed this way. Yeah, I don't know which way that way is, but my plans next year, I am hoping to make it all the way to Pennsylvania. Oh, that would be fun. How much that wind is, it's actually picking up instead of calming down. And I don't know, you can't see because all you see is silhouettes. The bushes that we're watching out there have started flowering. We've got yellow daisy flowers growing in the desert, and then these bushes are also flowering. So that explains a lot of my sniffing I had this morning. I couldn't figure out why I was sniffing so much. Oh, Michigan. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some people have been trying to get me to go that way, but I don't know. I just gotta be concerned about wear and tear on my truck and where I might break down. And I think overextending my trip to go over that way would be too much right now. My friends are amazed that the truck is still running, which scares me because I need that truck to last forever. I don't have money to buy another vehicle when it dies. So I just got to take care of it. Yep, we talked right through the sunset. And then the colors will get deep orange at the horizon, and then we'll get deep purple in the sky. Yeah, it would be far for you without a newer vehicle. Well, I still could do it in shorter bouts because I travel every 2 weeks in the summer anyway, because you only get 2 weeks free camping here, 2 weeks camping there, 2 weeks camping there. So I usually drive every 2 weeks anyway. So it doesn't matter where exactly I'm driving to. Short drive to short, but it's usually only 3 to 4 hours I'm doing. And the drive I'm doing now will be 8-hour drives, maybe. Not staying for 2 weeks. Maybe up somewhere up in Washington, I'll stay for 2 weeks. I also thought it would be kind of fun to drive up to Alaska, but whew, yeah. Don't know that that's going to be possible with what I have. But I am getting everything fixed before I head north. Getting it all maintained and looked over. Same day, maybe when I retire, if I can afford it, we'll go that way to meet you, but that's a few years away. Why am I reading this out loud? I could do this. Ta-da! Yeah, if I'm still alive then, too. My family line outside of my aunt, I have like 12 years. And then that's it. That's about how long our family line has lasted. They go down when they're about 72. My aunt was in her 90s, but everybody else was in their early 70s, including my dad. Everybody. Wow. So, yeah, if we're both here, then maybe we will see. But I have a feeling I'll probably travel that way before so many years is up, unless traveling becomes not possible. This is probably a 1-star sunset. Just the basics, ma'am. Just the basics. And then I'm going to watch Tommy because it looks like he's still going to be live. I can't watch it now because then it just distracts. But you have safety triangles to put out if you break down. I have a backup cell phone with the Wi-Fi. I also have a WeBoost I just purchased to increase my signal. I do not have a safety triangle. I thought I did. They were with my jack and stuff. All the jack stuff's there, but the triangle is no longer there. So, yeah, I'm kind of working really wore me down. I had a couple naps today, and I also went out and visited and got a few things to drink at the store. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. This is day 2 after I'm done working. I was working 3 days and sleeping for 4, so I'm guessing it's going to take more than 4 days to get my energy back. But yeah, I'm always sleeping right now. My adrenals aren't having a very good time either. If I get up early in the morning and I'm a little stressed, everything just goes right through me, and I'll heat up and look like a little lobster. My body won't regulate its temperature. Yeah, it goes crazy for a little bit and then it'll recover slightly. Yep. I also have to get my lockout kit. Make sure you get a couple triangles of flares so they can see you at. Well, I don't like to drive at night, so I'm just going to get the triangles because the flares are kind of a waste if I'm not driving at night. And I prefer not to drive at night. Drunk drivers and all that. I know, going up Mingus Mountain, I will not do Mingus Mountain in the dark. I won't do that drive up there at all in the dark because they just go around those turns and they don't hug the turn. They go around them loose, and I'm like, somebody's gonna go right off the edge. So I don't do any curvy roads or anything like that at night. I don't like to drive at night at all. But if I do, it would just be from visiting someone just to the campground that I've already checked into and I'm aware of what the road is like. And if it's a dark, windy road, I won't drive it at night. That's just the way I am. I hate I don't like taking risks like that. I don't take very many risks. That's why I'm safe. Ish. As safe as a person could be. Yeah, if I'm driving at night, it's going to be freeway driving. It's not going to be back roads and blind curves and all that garbage. If I do it. But I like to avoid it. Well, I guess I can turn the camera to get the other part of the sky now. I have to. I gotta get a shipping label to Choctaw for a phone. Gonna send me a phone because the phones I've been. Change the angle a little bit. The plan is, I don't know if you were seen any of the recent videos, but my plan is to get a some kind of holder mounted on a conduit pole. So when I'm in my camper, I can turn it and do a 360 sunrise or sunset. Well, you sound all set. Now just a wink and a wish for good luck, and you'll be on your way when you're leaving to watch for the stream. Yeah. I have never streamed while I'm driving. I'm a bit nervous of how I'm even going to set that up. I might not be able to see the chat at all. It may be based on somebody else joining and reading chat to me. Or I may find that I actually could read it if I set my laptop up and put big letters up on the screen or something. I don't know. Got to toy around with everything. I did pay for StreamYard, so I got unlimited that. There might be a way to magnify the letters in that to show much bigger or something. Oh, let me toy around there. Let's see. General. It doesn't have anything for text. No. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about text. So I wouldn't know how to. Anyway. Yeah, I've actually been living on my own most of my life, most of my adult life. I was married. Oh, let's see. The first time I was married 9 months. Second time I was married was maybe a year and a half, but I'm not sure. It was pretty short, and the third time was really short too. So the rest of my life, I've been on my own. I've been very, very independent. I used to help other women who were in domestic violence situations get children out of situations and stuff like that. I just pretty rugged. I don't always like to be rugged. I would rather somebody else do the fighting, but I'll be rugged when I have to. Hey, Jeff. How are you? Quartzsite's starting to warm. Well, it did warm up today. It's going to cool off for a few days, and then it'll warm up again. Somebody just circled around. Is this somebody coming to visit me? That I don't know. No, maybe they got lost. You couldn't believe you were subscribed. Yeah, I'm going to do some interesting stuff, I hope, this summer. I hope I make it worth the subscription, because I want to do sunrise and sunsets in the various locations that I'm visiting. I want to do art with the people I'm visiting, and I want to do some of the driving on the road so we can see the scenery. So I got plans. So I purchased a Wii Boost and a holder. And if I can't get the camera to stabilize the image somehow through StreamYard, I haven't figured that one out yet, then I'll have to go get a camera with image stabilization built into it, like a GoPro or something. Oh, you are now. Okay. You're what, an hour away? When you're driving, you could have someone on panel talk to you. Yeah, I'd like to do that, but to schedule someone to be on panel, I don't have that many people who have that kind of time. Got my GoPro 11 for driving stream. Hour 20 minutes. What does hour 20 minutes mean? Is that the battery life in it? Oh, that's how far you are from me. What are you, in Scottsdale or something? No, that'd be 2 hours. It wouldn't be that far. I'm trying to think of New River. I know somebody down in New River. Nope, Phoenix. That's an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes for you? Wow. It's not for me. Maybe it's just when I go. It's like a 2 hour drive to Phoenix and 3 to Mesa. But it could be the time of day I'm going also. So you never came out the quartzite. Thought you was going to come out. You cheat when driving? What does that mean? You speed, or do you warp through some time zones? There for the Hamfest, but didn't make it to the Sasnak Ham. Hamfest? What Hamfest? And you didn't even stop by and say hello. I went to Sasnak's camp and he didn't have a clue who it was. Then when I gave him reminders and told him it was my camper that was on Bryant's truck, he again asked later what my camper was like. So I just figured he had no interest in knowing me, so I didn't go back. There was a ham fest in Quartzsite at some time. No, maybe because I'm not into ham. Maybe that's why I didn't know. Oh well, didn't stop to say hi or anything. Even though I'm easy to find, it's not like nobody knows where I am. Did you see that wind must have blown the camera? I just saw it all adjust. Oh, ham radio. I'm thinking ham the meat. I'm like, ham fest. No, I do think I remember a ham radio thing, but I didn't get very many details and I missed a lot of stuff. There we go. Sky's starting to get purple at the top and orange at the bottom. The good colors. Okay. But you didn't stop to say hello. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It was just the way he talked to me. It didn't seem like he had any interest in a conversation, basically. So I don't know. I'm a little socially backward sometimes. Okay, Jeff, but next time he, hell, he's talking driving a full electric semi. Yeah, I don't know. Those electric things scare the heck out of me. When they're electric and small, I get it, but yeah, I'll make sure to stop by. All right. Oh, it's almost a full moon. Are we going to have a full moon by Wednesday? Oh, that'll be awesome. A full moon for Passover. The moon's the other way. All right, hold on. Maybe I can put my go on StreamYard a third time and show you the moon. All right, hold on. Except we probably won't see it good with this camera. Ugh. I can't even imagine seeing the accident starting to happen and just not being able to stop and knowing someone's going to die. It just. All right, here we go. I think I could show the moon. There we go. There is the moon. It's almost full. At least no one was injured. They hit a wall. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can solo the moon. There we go. Solo the sun. Take the moon off the stream. That was 3. That was camera number 3. Because I have the laptop going too. But I'm really not. I'm not showing that camera. Oh, but I guess I showed up because I didn't kill the camera. Hi, Fry TV. I forgot I was on that. So you saw the back of me on the desktop camera while I was showing the moon. Okay. I forgot to kill that camera first. Oh well. I guess you could log in as many times as you want and go in. But that was 3 so far. I only have 3. I could try to find another. I do have one more laptop that does have a camera. We could do 4 cameras. I think it's going to be easier to put some kind of phone holder on a conduit and put it next to the camper and be able to just turn it. Not like we don't know what you look like already. No, but I probably had my back end. Yeah. I don't pay attention sometimes. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to have a full moon for the Passover this week. Last year, or was it the year before? It was either the year before or last year. We had Passover under a full moon with a long banquet table. Oh, it was gorgeous. Campfire. This year we're going to have a meal before Passover starts, and then we're going to do the Seder, and that's it. No, it was a side shot. Okay. Be nice if the chat automatically showed up. There's Brad TV. Wow, we're getting some pink, red, orange, and purple. We had green in there last night. Then when I went to do the sunrise this morning, the very last bit of the sunset last night looked exactly like the very start of the sunrise this morning. When's the last day? For Quartzsite, April 15th. But it's going to be 100 degrees on the 14th and 90 degrees for a few days before that. I'll probably have my evap going. Arizona. Yep, it does. There's Venus showing up. See it there in the upper left? That's Venus. This new camera has a great wide angle. I like it. A lot used in magazines are taken from Arizona. They are. Arizona, Wyoming, and New Mexico. Oh, when I was in Texas, there was this guy who visited. He had a professional camera, and he took a picture of the mountain, and every star showed up in the picture. My camera wouldn't even get the moon to show up in the picture without being blurred. But it was amazing. I felt bad because they asked me to take pictures of the wedding, and I'm like, but you have a professional camera and a photographer right there. Why would you? But I don't know. Arizona, Wyoming, New Mexico, and Montana? Yes, I'm from Montana. Despite not having clouds, we're getting some pretty good color. So I was on this channel and they were playing word games in the chat, and everybody typed words and it showed up in the game somehow. I need to do that. I need to find a way to put games in my chat. Desert states and plain states. But yet Wyoming does a lot of mountains, does it not? Add one for StreamYard. It's an add one for StreamYard and YouTube. I don't know how to make it stop autofocusing. Wow. Yeah, I got, well, no, I just, well, the camera I was streaming with before I got this one cheap one is all plastic, and it was actually melting the glue. And so yeah, they don't didn't do very good cameras, but this camera is pretty good. It's 13 megapixels, the one with the sun on it. My laptop camera's not that bad. But I have I have a picture I took of a cactus on a moonlight hike, and it looks like it's glowing. It actually looks like it's blue and glowing. It's really it's an amazing picture. I'm surprised I didn't take a giant chunk of money and go get a professional camera. That surprised me. I just wanted to enjoy myself this summer, I guess. I guess people are more important than things. It comes down to that all the time. I hear a plane. Yeah, I had to step up the digital a long time ago because I couldn't afford the film. But then I broke my camera, oh, wow, almost 20 years ago now. And I haven't replaced it. So this 13 megapixel is the closest to a good camera I've had since. Man, I need to get a new one. But I decided I'm just going to start saving up for my next trip as much as I can now instead of just spending and enjoying it the heck out of it. I'll just be a little frugal, start saving up for the Pennsylvania trip. If I can't do Pennsylvania, I'd only be able to go halfway across the country to have to redetermine which way I go. I could do Great Lakes and down through Missouri because a lot of people want me to go down through that area too. Just depends on money. But I really want to get to the Pennsylvania one. I got things to do, even though I told I saw I saw an old friend, and the last thing I said to him was, I ain't coming back this way again. And here I am planning a trip to go back. It's funny. It's definitely not going to be a long term visit, though. Going to be a lot of stops in between. Or I could just park the camper and fly out because the area I'm going to is all within an hour drive of each other. So all I would need to do is rent something. That's a possibility. That would be cheaper than taking my whole vehicle out, but then I'd miss all those stops in between. But then if I couldn't afford to do that way, flying out there, visiting everybody, flying back, and then just hanging out Flagstaff for the rest of the summer is a cheaper option. I like to think out loud, apparently. Ramble on. Do you think I should just go on streaming and cropping out my pic instead of a digital camera? PA's great in the summertime. It's all right. It has a good month or so. Again, it's the people. I grew up in Pennsylvania. I didn't really enjoy Pennsylvania. But I want to see Tara that I met at the airport restaurant in Pennsylvania and do art together. And I want to see some of my family and somebody I went to high school with. A couple people, actually, at least 3 people I went to high school with. But then I have stops along the way. That's part of the fun of the trip is the stops along the way. I still have a Pennsylvania accent. I haven't lived there since 96. Wow. I know when I get angry, I start to sound southern. I do say crick, though, instead of creek. A creek is the sound you hear in the floor. The crick is where you go swimming and fishing. Oh, we are getting bugs out here. There's a bug on my screen. And I even have the screens in. What the heck? At least I don't have one of them. I got one of them big old moths in here the other day. It was like a bird trying to get out. That thing was so huge. He was about the size of a hummingbird. So I was looking at GoPros and they have this Hero 10. I mean, it's discontinued, but my question would be, is it something that's worth buying to stream with? A moth. I had a moth that was as big as a freaking hummingbird in my camper. I think it was last week. And there was another one dead out in the water bucket. It's no longer there, which makes me wonder if there's a critter getting bugs out of my water bucket. Night, Jeff. Oh. Hold out a little bit longer because we might get a deep red. Maybe touch. I'm seeing a touch of green start to show up on the right, but I'm hoping to get a deep red. I'm starting to see some pink-ish above the sky, but that just might be the laptop camera. No, it does look a little bit pink above the orange. So I can make my own banner now for StreamYards. I can do my own countdown videos. What else can I do now? No, it was a moth that was as big as a hummingbird. And I was getting ready to go to sleep. I opened the door to put my shoes out, and this thing flew in. And it beat it on the walls all night because I couldn't catch it. It would hide. And after I shut out the light, it would just start banging around. It was a rough night. But it was a moth that was as big as a hummingbird. And yes, that was two big moths. One of them was dead out in the water bucket. I don't know what kind of moth it is, but they're really big. That thing banging around in here drove me nuts. If I would have caught him and killed him, it would have been a big mess. I would have rather gotten him out of here than to kill him in here. Yeah. Do you see a little hint of pink above the horizon? We've got the orange, and then it starts going into the pink, the blue, and then the black. And the green is showing up again. I think it'd be very interesting to find out if the sunrise has the coloring exactly the opposite way again. Like this morning's, the very beginning looked just like the end of sunset last night. Moths fluttering around, wake you up. Yeah, I don't like bugs touching me I don't like anything touching me. So when the bugs start touching me while I'm sleeping, you do see it? Cool, it is there then. I thought it was just my screen. But wow, that is pretty. Here, I'm gonna put it on full screen to see it. Wow, I see green to the right, the pink above the orange. That is, yep, that's what I mean. After the sun goes down, the best part starts here. I'm just always amazed at how bright Venus is. Oh, that's for morning. I was able to put my own logo on instead of StreamYard logo now. I can do my own overlay. Like this is StreamYard's overlay, but I can do my own overlay. I can do my own video clips like a countdown. But I can add my own video clips now. And backgrounds. Right now I have my camper in the background. And I can do this. Here we go. Background music. And I think I can add my own music, but I'm not only upload music you have made or are authorized to use. Okay. So I need to get an app to make music to play for my videos. Oh, that would be so fun. I used to do digital music. I used to write it. I mostly started with drums. Oh, I thought I closed the window. That is cool music. Let's see, it's background music. This one's called Night Driving. This one's acoustic cinematic. Cinematic. There we go. Let me turn it down. Or we can do dance pop. Okay, here comes one. It's called Daydreaming. That's sleepy time. All right. Feeding the ducks. Here we go. Wow, I didn't know feeding the ducks was so hip, man. All right. How about Into Space? Yeah, this one's lo-fi. And we have the rock one, which was, I kind of like that one. All right. Close it so moths don't get in. My screen doors are shut. Wait a second. Hard to do tech stuff in chat. You ate duck last week. It was hip and tasty. You know them Cornish hens? I've had those before. It was hip and tasty. Oh, now we got some green on the left side too. This tiny glimpse of color before it goes black. It gets pretty dark out here. And it's kind of odd that it's so dark considering that the moon is going to be full Wednesday. It's pretty bright now. Maybe because I'm staring at the computer screen, my eyes got to adjust. It's going to be bright nights. I like bright nights. It was hip and trace. I think I need. I almost want to use that as the. Oh, I think I'm going to. I'm going to use that as the thumbnail for the video on the stream. They comment right on it. No, you said. Oh wait, here. No, it was a real duck. My wife cooked it. Yeah. I know I'm just laughing at it was hip and tasty, juicy and hip. So I've screenshotted it with your comment on there in the sun setting. And I'm going to use that as the thumbnail for this video. It is deep blue, isn't it? That's why I hate to go till the last minute. And yet we have green and orange in there still. I know, that's the part I was laughing at. Look at how bold that green and the orange and the blue together are. That is amazing. I don't know how it's green. They are. It's like until the last second, we don't know what's going to happen. It's like the colors are getting bolder in that tiny little, as we're squeezing them in tighter, they're getting bolder. And then you got Venus right there. Do you see the same colors with our eyes? Um, I'm actually watching it on the screen like you do. When I look out, let's see what I see. It doesn't look as bold when I look out. It looks just gray. Where it's green, it's just gray out. So I don't know how I'm getting these spectacular colors with the camera. Maybe because it's picking up the light and sucking it in like a sponge. I don't know how that. But I think we are about at darkness. I'm just I just can't. I think it's because it's so dark in contrast that the light is being picked up bolder. run everybody before it sucks us in. Okay, well, I'm guessing the colors are gone. That's it. So, thank you guys for joining me this evening. I'm going to upload that picture I took with J-Pool saying in the chat. Let's see, where is it? There it is. And that is now the thumbnail. Save. Yep. Those aren't fun. All right, guys. I'm going to go. It's pitch black out there now. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to try to do a sunrise. As long as I could stay up. I get up about 3:30, but I've been getting sleepy right before time to stream, and then I've been streaming. So hopefully I'll be more awake. Bye. Thank you. Hit like. Bye.